want to take a minute here to talk about the West Bank because I want to try to bring the West Bank in whenever possible. This is a series of operations in Tubas, and Tubas has been a linchpin of the northern West Bank Intifada that's been happening. These are two massive IEDs, the first one versus a bulldozer, but the second one that you're going to see here is even bigger, and it's versus just an armored Jeep. That armored Jeep would not do well in that operation. We'll maybe loop this a couple times, but of course the North Tulkarm, Nur Shams camp, Nablus, Balata camp, Jenin camp, that's the axis of resistance in the northern West Bank. And I'm just going to give you some numbers because the Palestinian Prisoners Club gave us some prisoner numbers since October 7th. 11,400 people have been arrested in the West Bank and Jerusalem since October 7th. Maybe we can loop that tomorrow. Yeah, give me one more shot at this. 750 kids have been arrested, 129 journalists, 58 of them in administrative detention. At least 41 Palestinian prisoners, political prisoners, were killed in prison in the West Bank in the last year. 39 of them, their bodies have not been returned. So no autopsies, no burials for their family, prisoners even when they're dead. And that's on top of 50 other bodies that died before the war that Israel hasn't given back to the families. There's been more than 5,000 from Gaza. I think that number is low because we don't have good counting on men who get taken out of these mass arrest areas. But that totals 10,100 prisoners in prison in Israel, political prisoners in Israel. That is double the number that were in prison on October 7th, double the number, 10 times the number of women that were in prison on October 7th, and 7 times the number of children that were in prison. So that is what's going on in the West Bank. Fierce resistance continues, popular resistance continues, demonstrations every day, attacks on Israeli military positions, settlers attempting to take even more land in the West Bank in the last year than was taken in the 20 years total before that, going back to the Second Intifada. So dark genocidal and land theft going on by Israel on multiple fronts here.